Yeah, good morning everyone.
Morning, ma'am.
Yeah. So, already we discussed a few points related to rights which approach we have to approach, right approach to the development of human rights. In the previous session and also in many lessons in previous classes, we discussed about the human rights and at the same time fundamental rights. Okay. So, for the past 300 years, since 300 years, each and every person, as you know, ours is a democratic country. Okay, ours is a democratic country. So, being a democratic country, being a democratic people, every people is having a right to go and to live according to their choice and according to their convenience. When point comes to elections, they'll go according to their choice and they'll select and elect the people also as per their accordingly. Okay, so here when point comes to human rights, being a citizen of India, each and every person is having a right to follow their human rights and at the same time to secure their rights, whatever they are having, irrespective of caste, religion, creed, and gender. Gender means nothing but male and female. Caste, whatever the caste they belongs to. Religion, whatever the religion they belongs to. So one doesn't have any right to violate the freedom and liberty of others. Liberty means nothing but freedom, svecha. Okay, so the people, those who are living in India or in the society, each and every people are having their own right to live as according to their convenience. But here, when point comes to human rights or when point comes to the status point of view, even in few areas, either we have to look into their caste, nor we have to look into their status or background, whatever, whether they are rich people or poor people, it doesn't matter. But when point comes to human rights, see that each and every right and each and every person is eligible to have, to secure and to follow or to approach or to have human rights by on their own. So here ours is a religious country and people have been segregated into different kinds of areas, like everyone will not be the same. Being a citizen of India, everybody's status and everybody's family position will not be the same. Some may be rich and some may be poor. Okay, so here our India is largest country with huge population, largest country with huge population. The ratio of rich persons and the ratio of poor people, more or less, maybe it is equal or maybe poor people are more than the rich people. But here in the society, the rich people are always dominating the poor people. The rich people always dominating their poor people. So whether they are poor people or rich people, one's freedom, nobody is having any right to violate or disturb or spoil the liberty and freedom of the others. And also we came across one example. Pavan is a boy where uh, daily he belongs to a poor family and daily he's begging by sitting in front of the temple, and whomever the visitors, whomever the devotees are coming to the temple to visit Lord, whatever remained with them, few people will give something, will donate something to that boy, and few people are not in favor to do any help to anyone. So whatever, whether it is prasadam or whatever it is, so in the given example what I said, Pavan is a boy who belongs to a poor family and daily he used to sit in front of the temple to beg something or the other, the people those who are coming to the temple. And the people, everyone, as I said, everyone are not in a position to offer, even though they have enough money, even though they have enough sufficient food also, most of the people are not ready to donate somebody else. And few people will give whatever the thing remained with them, that food they'll give it to the Pavan and they'll leave that place. And the Pavan's mother is working as a cook, is working as a servant in one of the house or in houses continuously for 12 hours. Throughout the day she will be working in a house, as her duty is, her responsibility is to cook for the family members, to wash their clothes, to sweep, cleaning, this and that, everything she will do in her house. Okay, so as she is a old lady, in that family where she is working, they will not take into consideration that Pavan's mother is an elder lady. In spite of that also, the family members will scold her like anything, whether they are young child or adult, whomever they are. So every time they are asking her to do this and that. They are asking her to wash the clothes, they are asking to clean, they are asking to cook something or the other. So without taking their age into consideration, the family members will instruct her always to do something or the other throughout the day. And Pavan's mother is not having a right to sit in front of their owners. She should be either to work or else she should be isolated herself into the kitchen. But she is not supposed to come in front of the elders, and she is not supposed to sit in front of the owners of the house. So one reason or the other, even though she is doing good, even though she is good at her work, as they are owners, because as they are owners, she is servant in their house, one reason or the other, everyone are there scolding her at one point or the other point. So the one and only reason, whether Pavan is begging by sitting in front of the temple, or Pavan's mother is working in the houses as a cook or servant by taking their scoldings throughout the day, even after working hours together, like even after working 12 hours in a day also, the people are not treating her in a respectful manner. In a respectful manner. See, when point comes to respect, we, no matter whether they belongs to poor family or rich family, respect means respect. Everyone are human beings. Okay, so don't take their status, don't take their richness, or else don't take their background into consideration, and don't go accordingly and don't give respect accordingly. Everyone are human being. Even in our school, IMS are there. Okay, if we respect Aya, then she'll feel so happy. So dignity of labor we have to take into consideration here. No matter what kind of work they are doing, but just imagine yourself, without these servants, can we able to survive ourselves? Can we able to do even a single work? No, we cannot. We can't do. Suppose, take for example, if any drainage problem has come, we'll call immediately those people instead of cleaning by us. Is it possible for you to clean your own drainage? No, because you're not meant for that. Few people are there, those who are doing exclusively few works. Even we discussed the same point in previous lessons also, like the collection of garbage, the cleaning of drainage, washing clothes, whatnot. Each and so many works are there. By doing such works, the people will be called as dirty people and they won't given a proper respect. Why? Are they not human beings? Are they not human beings? Yes. They are human beings. You are eating food, they are also eating food. Only the thing is, you will be eating with costly food, and there whatever the food is available, bread or butter, whatever it is there available, there the people they are eating. So it doesn't mean that you treat them in a irrespectable manner. If you respect those people also, they'll feel happy. They'll feel happy. Before disrespecting any person, just think for a while. Imagine yourself, if these people are not existed in the society, what will be the position of each and every person? Okay, just for a while, imagine yourself. Suppose what I said, the garbage was, so much garbage was filled in your dustbins in your home days together. If that person is not coming to collect that, where do you go? Do you take that garbage and keep somewhere else? No, your status will come in front of us by doing such works. So the person will think that what I am and what is my status, why should I collect and why should I throw my garbage? So this kind of mentality will be there with the people in the society, those who are so called with the rich people. Okay, let us take Ambani is also very rich people throughout the world, rich person in throughout the world. Okay, comparatively, Ratan Tata, recently he was expired. Maybe Ratan Tata was not so highly rich person when compared to Ambani, but he is very pure in heart. He worked, he struggled for so many poor people. Whereas Ambani, he is giving his own, what can you say? He is giving his own advertisement about his bag is so and so cost, his coffee is so and so cost. That doesn't matter for the people. If you have 100 rupees, try to be with you, spend 95 rupees with you, and at least 5 rupees if you can donate to somebody else, those who are not in a position to have one day meal also, they'll feel so happy. If you buy 150 crores or if you have 150 or 300 cars or 6,000 cars, you are enjoying yourself. Nothing you are helping either to the society nor to any other public. Maybe you have big companies and in those companies people are working, but apart from that there are so many other people, needy people are there in the society where they are in need of so many things. Proper provisions also to take one day meal also, so many people are there in the society, those who do not have a money or sufficient money to survive their family. Unless and until if they'll beg with somebody else on the roads, by sitting on the roads in the near the bus stops or in front of the temples, the food is not coming to them. So such kind of position is there and such kind of people are living in the society. So by taking all these into consideration, what is the reason behind that? Why the people are begging with others and why the people are wherever you go, even now also in the society, when near the traffic signal, when we are traveling on the road, so many people will come in front of our car and they'll clean the glass of our car and they are asking something to give. Okay, whenever you are visiting the temples, there you can find n number of poor people sitting in front of the on the stairs or in front of the temple. So they are taking care of our chapels. The people, the devotees, those who are coming to visit the temples, just for the sake of 2 rupees, they are taking care of the people's slippers and chapels. So with those 2 rupees, hardly how much amount they'll give? They'll secure. Not even 100 rupees, I guess, if I'm not wrong. Only one person will not exist in front of the temples, n number of people will be there. But each and every people are getting 2 rupees? No, it's not like. So the one and only reason behind that, what is the main reason here? Nothing but poverty. Poverty means what? పేదరికం లేదా okay. So poverty is one of the situation where most of the people are facing the problem. So if a rich person, if he can waste the lot of food, in India nearly 75% of the people are wasting lot of food on the name of the events and occasions and functions. It's true. It's really, it's a well known fact. 75% of the people, they are wasting lot of money on the name of occasions, on the name of celebrations. Lot of food will be wasted by engaging themselves or organizing functions like marriages, engagements, birthday parties, this and that get together. Did you ever think the food which is going to be wasted when you are spending on the name of such occasions, on the name of such events. Did you ever observed if we are wasting such a lot of food here on the name of functions? We are spending so much of money on the name of functions. If you can spend at least 5%, whatever the amount you are spending on the name of the functions, if out of that, if you spend at least 5% of the amount to a poor people, those who are in need of that, God will praise you, na? But people are selfish here. And at the same time, helping poor people is a good cause. Helping poor people also will become an advantage to the society also. See, if people are begging, okay, if people are begging by sitting in front of the temples, they are well and good with the physical appearance. Their hands are properly, their legs are also properly. They are in a certain age where they can do the work. So when they are doing work, probably and automatically amount will come. Okay. Instead of begging by sitting in so many areas, if they'll approach any person, if they catch any work, they'll get more than that amount. Any people are thinking in that way? No, they are not thinking, because sitting in front of the temple and begging with somebody else is a costless work. Either you have to struggle, nor you have to do any work. Just, Amma, Bikshandehi, Dharmameyandi Babu. So when they are begging by stretching their hand in front of others, it is very easy for them. There nothing cost, nothing is going to be wasted there. Either their energy, nor they have to work. In return, people are there, even though they are begging with the people, they are blaming others also. Iste em potadamma antaru. So if any rich person is coming forward to help these poor people, they will never listen to anyone. Even though they are having a capacity to do the work also, they'll be hatcheted. Easily they are getting money instead of doing some work. Okay, handicapped people are begging, that's the different thing. But when you're as a human, when all your body parts are working properly, are in a proper condition and in a good condition, why don't you think, instead of begging with somebody else, if you can get any work from any contractor or in any other place, there you can get money on daily basis or monthly basis. Your life will be in a safe and secured manner instead of begging. But people are not in a position to think about all such things. Just they are habituated to beg with someone in the society, which is costless job, energy will not waste, and so on and so forth. So here, we are not here to judge anyone, we are not here to blame anyone, and we are not here to maintain someone else apart from their family, their own family. But one point, helping others is a good cause. Okay, if you are spending 100 rupees on your own, just try to make it for 95, and 5 rupees you give it to someone. With those 5 rupees, one person will have a bread for one time or bun for one time, and his what can I say, the feeling of hungry will restricted for some time. Okay, will be satisfied for some time. So by taking all such reasons into consideration, the poverty is playing a major role in the society, where people are not having sufficient food to sufficient works also. See, laziness is not only one point. Lack of job opportunities, okay, as we discussed in earlier chapters, that as per our capacity, sometimes we have to do odd jobs also, which are not suitable for us and which are not meant for us. When situation demands, anyone can do any kind of job. Okay, so what I mean to say, the government is there to look after this poverty. Someone or the other, instead of private person, government is there, where it is framing so many policies and schemes for the welfare of the society or for the welfare of the people. But being a poor people, being an uneducated people, most of the people, they do not have proper information about the funds where the government is getting, whether the government is spending all those funds on poor people in a proper way or not. They do not have the information properly. Okay, so many charity trusts, so many organizations are coming forward and they are giving lump sum amount in the form of donation to the government to help someone or the other. Government is getting all the funds from all the charity, some big people. Okay, so why these rich people are giving some amount to the government so that government can manage these poor people? Any one rich person cannot take an initiative to maintain the poor people in the society, and it is highly impossible. It is highly impossible. So to get rid of that problem, what the people are, few highly profile people are, what they are doing, they are giving in the form of funds to the government so that the government can manage all these weaker sections and poor people. Weaker sections and poor people. Now, coming back to the government point. Do you think the government is paying or spending certain funds for the welfare of the poor people? No, they are not spending equally. Whatever the amount they are getting, first of all, they want to fill their own bank accounts. Then later, if any amount remain, then they'll spend on poor people just for the namesake. Just for the namesake. How can you say, madam, whether government is not spending sufficient amount on welfare of the society? You can ask a question. See, in so many areas, the government constructed two-bedroom houses. Two-bedroom houses. If you go and watch those houses, there you can find the quality of the houses, the quality of the cement, the quality of the bricks what they have used, the quality of the steel what they have used to construct those buildings. If such a big and huge rainfall will come in the season, maybe chances are there to smash the total building. So that was the quality will be maintained, is maintaining by the government. So why such things are happening? Just for the namesake, government illu kattichindi, abba ma government 2-bedroom illu kattichindi ani happy ga feel avutaru. But do you think are they in a quality manner? No, never. Recently I went to Nizamabad, I guess. When I'm traveling on the road, somewhere around I saw few apartments, 2-bedroom flats only. Total apartments are constructed where, what is the place of the construction, you know? They constructed in one of the river, one lake, Cheruvu antaru chudandi. They constructed in such area. When they constructed those buildings, water was not there. When rainy season has come, again the water is back and half of the building was into the water. So that is called as nothing but corruption. So the people, those who are working under the government sectors, most of the people are habituated to eat the public money. They are not working for the welfare of the people. Just for the sake, as I said, they gave a promise to the public that will construct 2-bedroom flat for you. So we are firm on our decision and we constructed just for the namesake. There will not be any proper drainage facility. If a huge rainfall will come, total water will get into their houses. Total drainage facility will be collapsed. Nothing will be in a correct position which was constructed by the government. So when all such things are happening, people should have an awareness about even the government, what the government is meant for, what the government is doing, if it is constructing, if it is doing for the welfare of the society, whether they are on par or not, that the people should have an awareness, the people should have need to have a right information about the people. So in the next session, what kind of information is in need of a people to know about the government, and what kind of steps they have to be taken, and to get rid of such kind of embarrassing situation or stupid situations, they have to go with certain movements, what kind of movement, and that movement was began in which state or in which place. Let us discuss in the next session. Till then, have a nice day.